Okay chaps, I'm going to tie this wee fly here. Now, this is just a slight variation on a very good Scottish loch fly called the Black Keehee. I'm just putting a wee selection of patterns together. There's a good lad out of work. His son has just started his journey into fly fishing. I'm just going to tie him a few wee patterns, put him a wee box together and give him the flies, just to help him along his way. Now, the hooking device is a size 10 standard heavyweight bad fly hook. The thread that I'm going to use is Uni Thread 801 Black. So I'm just going to come in and get the thread started behind the eye of the hook. I'm just going to knock on a bit of thread. I'm going to run my thread down around about halfway and remove the waste tag of thread. Now there's a tag on the fly, and that's oval silver tinsel, and this is oval silver tinsel in small that I'm using. Now, I'm going to bring it right onto my side, and then I'm going to run my thread down, tying in the oval silver tinsel. I'll bring the thread down. Once I let the bobbin go, I'm in line with the barb of the hook. Now, people will tell you don't tie on a bare surface, tie materials only a bare hook. That's not pulling out, that's solid. And the reason for that is this texture on the oval silver tinsel. There's grooves in the thread, it turns are into each groove. Now, I'm going to bring my thread back up around about 2-3 mil. And then I'm going to take 4 or 5 turns of the oval silver tinsel to create the tag. Around with a turn to hold the oval silver tinsel, and then a couple of turns to secure it. Now, just fold this back, bring your thread in front. I'm going to use that as the rib. First part of the tail. This is Glow Bright Floss number 3. I'm going to tie this in around with a pinching loop, a couple of turns to hold. Now, I'm just going to come in, I'm just going to trim this the length of the body, and then I'm going to come in and trim the tail the length. Now you can have your tail as long or short as you like, it's up to you, to your fly. On top of that, I'm going to put in some golden pheasant tippet feather. So all I do is just bring this in my other hand, that lines the tips up in between my finger and thumb. Then I'm just going to come in and trim away the required amount of fibres that I like. Now, you want this longer than your red floss. So just come in, catch it in, a couple of tight turns, nice and tight, and then come in and trim these to length. Now, on the original Black Keehee, it was fluorescent red wool that was used for the tail, just in case you just want to tie it the original way. Now, I'm going to put on my peacock curl. This is 4 strands of peacock curl dyed black. On the original pattern, it was bronze peacock curl. So I'm just taking away the tips, because they're the weakest part. And then I'm going to run the thread up, tying these in nice and tight. Run the whole way up. Now, a couple of wee fibres are just a wee bit too long. That goes away. And continue with your thread turns up the body. Now, I'm just going to bring the peacock curl the opposite way, the way that I wind my thread. It's a weak fibre, so I'm just going to counter wind. Bring up the peacock curl, just one turn in front of the other, right the whole way up the body to there. Just going to fly it across, one turn onto the peacock curl, couple of turns onto the hook, one turn onto the peacock curl, couple of turns onto the hook. Just keep doing this, and then come in and trim away the excess, the peacock curl. Now, I'm just going to bring up our rib, oval silver tinsel. So you're looking 4 turns or so onto the body. Follow it across with your thread, a couple of turns to secure in the oval silver, and then come in and trim the excess away. Now the haggle can be a black cock haggle at the front. This is just a black hen haggle, just off a domestic hen. So I'm just going to come in, stroke back the fibres to reveal the tip. Just going to offer this up to the hook, come around with a turn to hold, another turn to secure, come in, fold back the tip, just bring your thread turns back up over the tip and the haggle. Now all you're doing here, you're just getting a level bit of thread down to wind your haggle. Come in and locate the tip, you can break it away, and then just stroke the fibres back on the haggle, and you're looking one turn in front of the other. The turns of haggle are up to you, it's your fly. But I like to put on 2 or 3 or 4 turns. It just depends on the quality of the fibre. Now I'm just going to have a wee check here, just to see. I'm just going to put one more in. That's plenty. Now I'm just going to come around with my thread, catch the haggle in underneath. Nice tight turns here. Now, usually fold the stem back, so I'm just going to check. Right, that's thin enough, so I'm just going to come in, fold everything back, bring my thread to the eye, and then build my head up nice and tight. Building up a nice wee head on the fly. Now, keeping your thread tight and come in, you can break away the stem of the haggle. Still keeping your thread tight, don't let it go. Come in with your whip finishing tool and put in a whip finish. Pull the thread tight, come in, trim away the thread. Now, you knock these wee flies up in no time, 5-6 minutes. Now, I'm just going to come in just to seal the head up. This is just cellular varnish, Vineyard Cellular. Just want it on the head, right the whole way right round. Don't want to get into my fibres. Just ruin the fly. Now, just open this up a wee bit for you, like to see the wee pattern. Now there you go guys, so that's just a variation on the black keehee. Good wee fly to have in your box. Works on the big lochs, work on the reservoirs as well. I've had plenty of fish on that wee fly, the middle dropper in the reservoirs. Now I'm hoping that wee fly does the business for the young lot and it catches them a few fish.